This is the Honor Magic 8 Pro Air. Every friend of mine who has seen this phone praise it highly, and I must say I like it quite a lot too. So I plan to use it as my main phone for an extended period of time. It seems to rival Apple's iPhone Air, yet in every way it surpasses Apple and brings many pleasant surprises. First, it's incredibly light, likely the best handling Android phone on the market. 6.1mm thickness, 155-gram weight, and 71.9mm width in total. Just look at these specs, and you can already sense how great its feel and grip must be. I strongly recommend you visit a store and try it out in person since they do have the phones there. Now, I bet you'll be even more amazed after you do. This ultralight build, even when compared to the much-loved iPhone Air, still holds many distinct advantages. I never expected Android phones could match iPhones in build and feel so directly. But I'm also curious, this Air Pro name, just how pro is it? Really, let's dive into that today. First, the Performance Pro. This device uses a Dimensity 9500 with a 3nm process and pure performance cores. It performs well for both daily use and heavy-duty gaming scenarios. The use of Dimensity 9500 clearly shows Honor's intent to make a more pro-grade Air model. Next up, the front screen's Pro specs. I was quite surprised that Honor chose a 6.3-inch screen size here rather than Apple's 6.5-inch option. This makes the Honor Magic 8 Pro Air both slim, compact, and with a truly excellent feel in hand. Of course, the specs of this screen are quite impressive, 1.5K resolution. It also offers 6000 nits peak local brightness, a top-tier spec indeed. And this screen also carries Honor's long-standing traits such as 4320Hz ultra-high PWM dimming, plus AI defocus, AI dry eye friendly, and AI vision health management, dozens of eye care software features. This slim flagship phone now matches Honor's top-tier models in eye care performance as well. In this regard, Honor far outpaces Apple indeed. Alright, then we have Pro Imaging. This is the part of Honor that impressed me most on this trip. Meanwhile, the iPhone Air in its quest for slimness keeps just one camera. This Honor Magic 8 Pro Air comes with a 3.2x periscope telephoto lens right out of the box, 64MP resolution with 1G plus 3P lens array and CIP, a 5.0 stabilization. The main cam specs are solid too, a 50MP 1/1.3 large sensor chip paired with a wide f1.6 aperture lens. Alright, there's also a 50-megapixel ultra-wide-angle lens nearby. This triple camera setup is unique, whether in compact flagships or in Air series models. As for photo shots, iPhone Air surely leaves others in dust. So we brought in the iPhone 17 Pro to compare and see just how good Honor's Air model really is. Compared to the iPhone Air, the Honor Magic 8 Pro Air has a wider main lens with a common 23mm focal length. When shooting landscapes, you can capture more of the scene, achieving both this and that. Of course, the iPhone 17 Pro's main lens shares the same focal length as Honor. From the same spot, we shot with 23mm and 26mm lenses. Take a look and see just how much framing was cut out. In the final shots, the iPhone still delivers true-to-life colors with no stylistic color tweaks applied. And Honor in Vivid mode gives a more pleasing tonal look indeed. And if we switch to the 2x crop focal length, the iPhone Air's drawbacks aren't as pronounced. But the iPhone still struggles with flat colors and low contrast in its photo output. But Honor lacks that feel. Its images look more vibrant and are pleasing to the eye at first glance. In scenes where both use the main lens, Honor's lens is sharper, and the color rendering makes the plants on the wall look more vibrant and lively. It looks a bit more pretty. In such sunset high-contrast scenarios, the Honor Magic 8 Pro Air will automatically switch to its sunrise-sunset scene mode. The resulting shots look better overall, with no blown-out highlights or pitch-black shadows in the frame. Compared to two iPhones, the sky tones in these shots look better too. This is a clear visual difference. After snapping shots left and right, our top impression was that colors, mood, and lens quality all outshine the iPhone quite a bit. Perfect for daily logs and landscape shots. Just snap away and you'll get pro-level photos every time. And compared to the iPhone Air, the Honor Magic 8 Pro Air also features a telephoto lens that captures more compressed style shots. And when street hunting with a telephoto lens, you don't need to stand so close, it's freer. So the telephoto lens offers great advantages. You can trust the Honor Air's photography performance completely. And speaking of Honor Air's flash unit, it's quite interesting indeed. This is the first time it uses a zoom array flash with 5 separate LED beads, and the brightness is extremely high. It also supports zoom, covering 23 to 148mm portrait focal length. In software, Honor has added some fun features tailored for this impressive flash unit. Just tap filters in portrait mode, then swipe all the way, right? There you will find the CCD mode. Just tap once to take the shot, you can see just how bright this light truly is. We took a few sample shots as well, feel free to check them out yourself. So Honor CCD mode is quite handy, just tap once to get shots with this look straight out of the gate. I think many girls would surely love this mode quite a lot as well. In the gallery, Honor has added quite a few new features this time. Like this AI Flash Master tool, it lets you add fill light to portraits post capture via AI algorithms. The face lighting wasn't great when you took the shot, but tweaking it later in the album yields a fresh look right away. And this AI Flash Master comes with several modes. Feel free to try them out. Each one delivers a very natural result. Also, the AI color tracking feature is quite a fun and handy tool indeed. You can get a photo with pre-edited colors from Rednote or download it from online. You can use Honor phones with eye color matching. This lets you take photos with the same color tones as others' edited shots. Once you apply this filter, the upscale look becomes even better. There's also the Idea Shoot feature, which I find quite helpful. It features diverse scenes and tips for various poses. Perfect for folks who aren't great at snapping pics of their girlfriends, so you won't get scolded. If you use this guide, you can shoot accordingly, and the final shots will look much better. Okay, let's now look at the battery life issue that many of you are quite concerned about. I was quite worried too that Android phones with the eye features would have significantly reduced battery capacity. Like Apple's iPhone Air with just 3,100 mAh, that will be far too small by 2026. Even with the surprising battery life, folks still worry about the power lasting long enough. But seeing the Honor Magic 8 Pro's battery specs and its performance eased my concerns quite a bit. From Loni's teardown image, we can see that the mainboard is actually quite tiny in size. It packs 3 cameras, a speaker, and a receiver quite an feat. This allows more space to be reserved for the battery inside the phone, thanks to its 917 Wh/per monstrous energy density figure. Honor managed to pack a 5,500 mAh battery into this slim and light phone, quite an impressive feat. According to WHY-LAB's 5-hour battery test, after a series of trials, 43% charge remained. For 5,500 mAh battery, this performance is indeed quite impressive. No battery worries, and power-up isn't cut back. 80-watt wired power-up is there, and even 50-watt wireless charging. This spec truly took me by surprise. 80-watt wire fast charging per Y-Lab test, 13% in 5 minutes, 24% in 10 minutes, 70% charge in 30 minutes. Full charge takes 52 minutes. This power-up speed surely outpaces the iPhone by a wide margin. Alright, apart from those major hardware specs, other aspects are just as well considered looking through the list. All these are features others lack, but we have. Dual speakers are there, a decent haptic motor is included, IR remote is present, and IP68/IP69 are supported. Even the much-loved and loathed iPhone Air has just ESM this time. Honor gives you dual SIM and ESM as well. There's an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that works even with wet hands, so Honor truly nailed have it all and more promise this time around. Alright, Apple still hasn't rolled out, or may never, the mainland China version AI, but Honor has the i2, and Honor's YO AI is even more powerful and user-friendly. It can edit photos, draft text, plan trips, teach you outfits, and even help guard against scams. I feel I've used just under 10% of Honor's YO AI. Its capabilities are truly immense. Okay, at first, from a bystander's perspective, we thought Honor was positioning itself against Apple and iPhone Air. Its look and design are nearly identical. But after using the Magic 8 Pro Air, I realized I was wrong. Honor has no need to rival Apple. Now they can pack 3 cameras into a 6.1mm, 155-gram smartphone body, a flagship chip, dual speakers, dual SIM slots, and a high-capacity battery not seen elsewhere. This shows they have top-tier hardware stacking abilities. Being able to craft such a device puts them leagues ahead of Apple at this point. And over this time using it, I can tell the feel of this device is truly excellent. And you don't have to trade away features or specs just to get this great feel in your hand. And you could even save thousands of yuan, no need to waste cash on an iPhone Air. This device is far more stable. Of course, I'm truly impressed by Honor for launching this compact Air model. Even as iPhone Air sales slumped, it was discontinued, and even neighboring rivals ceased making Air phones, had the courage to launch a compact Air style model that is truly remarkable indeed. Industry insiders have praised this phone highly, and we hope it sells well in the market too. This way, more brands will join in, striving to make phones thinner and bring us more useful and